On January 4th, my mother passed away. She was 93. She'd lived a long life. And grief is complicated. I'm lucky. I'm lucky because I get to grieve my mom and I get to miss my mom. She was not perfect by any means. Not wanting to, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to invade her privacy and my family's privacy, but, mixed bag growing up, as a lot of people had. And she did the best she could with what she had. But in her later years, we got along great. She used to come and visit me once a year in Vancouver, as she's in Toronto, where most of my family still is. And she would stay for 6, 7, even 8 weeks. And we always got along great. And my son got really close to her. And we just enjoyed ourselves. I'm not quite sure about what I want to really say in this video, but I guess the point I wanted to get across, there's so many kinds of grief, and the grief I've had for other people has been different. My other parent, when my father passed in 2011, that was different. I had a very different kind of relationship with him. That was more fraught. That was a bit more complex. So I just wanted to honor the idea of grief as a complex thing. And there's no one right way to grieve. And I guess why I consider myself lucky is because I get to just grieve my mom. Many people, they don't have a good relationship with a mom, or they had to go no contact, or maybe they lost them at a very young age and they didn't get to have them for, this long. And so their grief is a much more complicated, much more complex type of grief. So on the one hand, I'm going to miss my mom, and I have so many great memories, and the funeral was more of a celebration of life than it wasn't tragic. When someone really old dies, it's not tragic. It's, I guess, the circle of life. And of course we miss that person, but we also honor their life. We remember the good times. And that's not always the case for everyone. Grief is complicated.